Well, okay. Um, hi, how are you? And this is David Morales, member of Group 8 in the WDD330 course. And this occasion, I want to make a brief presentation of an application made by my team. This application consists of providing hotel information to users who visit the page in order to make reservations according to what the person may be looking for. Well, to start the description of the functionalities of this application, here we have the main page or home is this of our site where we can see that title is the WDD330N. And there are also the tabs home and reservations and about us. We can also observe that on this first page, there are the search combos to be able to choose the destination from a certain list. And according to that search, to be able to obtain the information in this section on this page. For example, I choose the Hilton Santa Fe Buffalo. We can see this address of this hotel and phone. And in this section, we can see the specialist service and amenities. Okay. If I change another hotel, New York Hilton Midtown example, this is another address and another information for the specialist services and amenities. Okay. This is result that use an API from Rapid API, API and Rapid API. We, with my team, we register in this page and obtain this key and host data to validate to or to the fetch in JavaScript code, and called this is obtain the JSON in our response for this information specific. We use this page for to test an endpoint and obtain these different testing. Okay. Coming the page or application again. It should be noted that the other variables that requires a reservation of a room can be used. For example, date, and checkout, check-in, and room. Okay, this data is obtained from the API. In this option, search room, and we can see another effects with the CSS and JavaScript validation too. And I click in search room. Let's go to the option that with the message for thank you for your reservation. Yeah. And in this page reservation, we can find this form. We can text and select the different options, okay, with the data for making a reservation and personal information. Okay, is this, for example, here, I choose the date and end date. Okay, first name, date, last name, this email validation. This is the every field. Okay. This is my mail and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yes. But now in the message we obtain is that thank you for your reservation. Okay. Coming home page, We also take advantage of this point to show some JavaScript actions and events and effects that we can produce with what we have learned in class during these weeks. These interactions allow the user to feel a more friendly and attractive interface, right? This is option with a click. We go to the form page, okay? And another API we use is the respect to the weather. For example, we use a New York hotel. This is the information for this hotel and in this place, okay? And another, for example, Sandia Resort and Casino. This is another information we obtain that using API and in another web for that new city, okay? And another effects for these effects and scores in the letters, right? This is the CSS apply, okay? Here we make an example by choosing the destination and the following dates we can use. And we must emphasize that in the achieve that thanks to the result of using the hotel API, okay? For this explanation, this HTML is running from my local computer. Here you see the GitHub page where the project is for consultation in this address, okay? For this explanation, I use this my computer. And now we will try to explain the source of the code that we found in the project, okay? In this project, we can find these folders, okay, CSS with the different variables for large, medium, small, and string size, okay. In the folder data, we can the hotels JSON for the IDs that we validate to obtain the list in the hotels. An image is for the HTML, okay, and info, styles and logo, and or wireframe for the final project home, the first deliverable. And JS is the main, okay. It's use the partials with the footer and header, okay. And in the scripts.js is the code for the use obtain different information to shows in the page. Get false detail info with hotel ID, with use a key and host, and this is the fetch to obtain the JSON response, okay? Load combo and destination select unchanged, okay? This is all these codes we can find in this or a repository in GitHub, okay? This is an address. Well, and as a team, we have difficulty finding the request relationships to obtain the appropriate information, but after carrying out our meetings and contribution from each one, we managed to find the solution based of trial and error. Also, my collaboration was focusing on finding the key relationship between requests in Rapid API and on some design aspects and how to display the information. It was a job for each member of the team. That's all. Thank you very much for your time and attention.